Okay, last problem, 4x plus 4 equals to 1 plus x. These videos will be here somewhere on in this document, problem QR codes. There'll be a QR code here, one here. Number 1 and 2 are put together. They'll probably right here next to this guy. And then the problem number 1, the original one, will probably be in this left-hand corner. I'm not too sure yet, but you're going to see some QR codes in this handout. They should open up some YouTube links to videos, which are from up here, and just to help out your kids, your students. You want to send it home to mom and dad, they'll view it. The YouTube videos are made public. They're for everybody, teachers, students, and the community. So let's go and work this out left to right so we can get that final concrete to pictorial to abstract. And yes, I will show you really quickly on Desmos how all this works. Okay, I don't want that plus 4, so I will make a copy of this plus 4. Bring it down here a little bit and negate them, make them negatives, right? Because I want to cancel them out. Let's make a copy of that. What I do to one side, I got to do the other. And what happens here, these guys will show the action here. Boom, they're gone. So I will delete them. One of these guys will become a 0 pair. And what do we do then? They're gone. So now I got that -3 action going on here. It's probably the first thing we do where I have a negative answer. All right, make a copy. And I don't want that. Let's see if the x on this. Yeah, I want to come from here, so I'll make them a negative and a copy. So negative x on both sides, and they're gone. Now I have 3x equals to -3, and each gets 1. And I have my final answer, x equals to -3. I'm sorry, x equals to -1. Hello. X equals to -1. So over here, boom, 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 boom. The -4 on both sides. Cancel. Cancel. Eliminate the -x. Eliminate x, I'm sorry, on this side by putting down -x. Make that -x here. You guys are gone. Now I have 3x equals to -3. So x and x each gets a -1. X equals to -1. 4 times -1 is -4 plus 4 is 0. And over here, -1. I'm sorry, negative goes here. 1 plus -1 is also 0. I want you to get that part. So I'm going to put here a coordinate, for example. My x is -1. What we're actually finding here when we plug in to check is our y. So just remember that, -1, 0. Just kind of remember that. That's a coordinate. So if I plot in a coordinate plane, that's -1, 0 goes like right there, right? Just kind of keep that in mind. Here we go. -4, -4. Cancel. Bring down that 4x. -3. Here our kids struggle, right? 1 minus 4, they might tell you something else. We already know it's -3. So if they give you a different answer, tell them refer back to your picture or your concrete. That's where we struggle the most. Plus x. So -x, -x. You also struggle here because you keep forgetting that's a 1. That'll cancel. Now I got 3x equals to -3. 3x equals to -3 over here. Divide by 3, divide by 3. X equals to -1. Ta-da! Same answer every single time. Remember the coordinate, -1, 0. Let's go to Desmos. We're gonna verify. All you do is you plug in that 4x plus 4 on the first one, section here. I'm going to go ahead and move this over here. And we'll start from here. You can do 2 things. You can go y equals 4x plus 4. And that's an equation of a line. Keep track that value here. You can also go y equals 1 plus x, 1 plus x. I'm typing this on a keyboard just to let you guys know. And that intersection is your answer. What is my x value? -1. What is my y value? 0. When I plug in -1 here and -1 here, my answer is 0 for the y. That's why over here, when I plug in, I get 0, right? My answer is -1, x equals -1, but when I plug in to verify, my answer is 0. That's the coordinate -1, 0. Just to make those connections later on as we start learning this. And we treat these as systems of equations. And because that's what they are, they're 2 linear functions that you're solving for. That's what we call solving for linear equations, because both sides of the equal sign are actual graphs of a linear function. And then Desmos has this option as well. You go 4x, you just type in the 1 after that. That's called sub 1. plus 4. You come down here and you go to the keyboard part, and there's two parts of this guy when it comes up. This is usually the first one that comes up, right? These functions right here. And you also have the ABC one here, and that gives you this estimate. And it has a name, but it's like an approximation thing. And you come back, and then you'll type in the rest of it, 1 plus x. Again, I'm just using the keyboard. And don't forget the little, just type in a 1, and it puts that little sub 1 at the bottom, and it tells you what x equals to. X equals to -1. That's how you verify. You can do this with every single problem we just worked out right now. So you're watching this video and you're going like, that's all I had to do? Yes, that's all you had to do to get your answers, but that is after you've mastered how to solve this without a calculator. Then you come and you verify. So if I give you a problem like the first one we did up here, 3b minus 4, b plus 2, you don't put b, you put 3x. So it becomes 3x minus 4, and what was it? B plus 2, you put x plus 2 over here, x plus 2, and that answer is over here. That answer was 3, and we plugged in, it was 5, right? So I come over here and I just change the numbers out. 3 minus 4 x, that little 1, and a plus 2, and x equals to 3, right? And so there it is. You can verify all your answers, but I prefer the way on top, because you get that y value as well. And when I plugged in the video, I got 5 on both sides. And that's it. That's what you do. Pretty easy stuff. I'm trying to get back to where Polypad, right there. That's it, guys. Concrete, pictorial, abstract. Use those algebra tiles to the picture to abstract a bunch of different combinations of, and then later. You show the kids how to verify in the decimals, but that is after they have mastered how to solve for a variable without a calculator. And then that's when I, as a former math teacher, would do. I do algebra tiles, concrete, to pictorial, to abstract, all the combinations of, and then at the very end, once any of my students mastered it or proficient with it, not so much mastered, just proficient with it, understood the concept, then I tell them, all right, let's verify our answers with a calculator. So now we have that extra support system there. But the abstract is where I want them. I want them here. Hope this video has helped, guys.